Good morning, Bitcoin. Today is Tuesday, December 17th, 2019. My name is Thomas Hunt, and here's what's happening today in Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin is down 2.5% in the last 24 hours, with a last of 6,732, a high of 7,054, and a low of 6,690. That's $1 for 14,854 Satoshis, getting dangerously close to the 15,000 Satoshi barrier. And you know what happens then? No one else does either. Bitcoin moves sharply lower again as other major cryptocurrencies go into free fall. That's bad. That's not good. That's bad. Bitcoin falling price could be caused by $2 billion Chinese Ponzi scheme dumping its crypto. Bitcoin worth more than $134 million is ready to be dumped. Let's see what's going on. According to blockchain firm Chain Analysis, it says it's tracked roughly 45,000 Bitcoins, $302 million, and 800,000 Ethereum, 102 million, sent from Plus Token's operational wallets to individual addresses owned by the scammers themselves. The firm noted, almost ominously, that 20,000 Bitcoin worth $134 million is still waiting to be dumped. Given this analysis and the effects we've observed so far, liquidations of large amounts of illicitly obtained funds are likely to drive down the price of cryptocurrencies. Hi-oh! Plus token turns out to be the Chinese BitConnect. Much like other Bitcoin-fueled Ponzi's, the Plus token scam swindles investors out of their cryptocurrencies by promising high returns. All the buyers had to do was acquire the Plus currency with Bitcoin and Ether, and they'd purportedly generate lucrative profits from exchange dividends, mining incomes, and referral bonuses automatically. Chain Analysis also noted that several Chinese exchanges and Bitcoin.com listed Hex, sorry, wrong story. Several Chinese exchanges listed Plus, and its price hit a peak of $350 as it gathered investments from millions of people. Ooh. The Plus token Ponzi is believed to have amassed 180,000 Bitcoins. Wow, these amounts equate to roughly $2 billion, billion with a B. Wow, $2 billion. Some of that money was paid out to early investors, presumably to maintain the illusion of high returns, while the Plus token represented itself as a legitimate company. Wow, $2 billion stolen, and some of it being dumped on our Bitcoin. Trading legend Peter Brandt expects Bitcoin price to be at 5,500 after the Bitcoin halvening. So, Bitcoin ransomware peddlers are publicly shaming victims for not paying. This sounds good. According to Krebs on Security, one particular ransomware group has created a public site identifying companies that decided to quietly rebuild their operations instead of coughing up the requested ransom payment. The report says that the criminals behind the Maze ransomware, credited with the Pensacola cyber attack. Oh yeah, Pensacola, the city. I thought we were just getting like Poseidon Adventure and the underwater sea attack, which saw hackers demand $1 million, have listed the company names and corresponding websites for 8 victims that refuse to pay up. The website is publicly available, and the disclosed information includes the date of the attack, stolen Microsoft Office text and PDF files. Hackers have also disclosed IP addresses and machine names of the infected servers. Interesting. Bitcoin ransomware peddlers publicly shaming victims for not paying. And interesting story. Chinese crypto scan Unwind suggests Bitcoin risks extending drop. That's right. If the price goes down, it'll trigger all of these things that the traders believe in, even though it's the outside news and maybe the actual reality of all these Bitcoins coming on the market. The supply, the demand, the traders, the futures. Is Bitcoin oversold after its latest drop? I don't know. Twitter scumbag scam 64-year-old lady out of 158,000 Bitcoin fortune. $158,000 of Bitcoin fortune. Sorry. Two men have pleaded guilty to defrauding a 64 woman out of $158,000 of Bitcoin. The brothers Jagrup Singh Qatar and Karanjit Singh Qatar from British Columbia and Canada admitted to conspiring to commit wire fraud, money laundering earlier this week. They created a fake Twitter account impersonating Hong Kong-based cryptocurrency exchange HitBTC. They then tricked the woman into contacting HitBTC Assist for support and got her to share her account details. The brothers were then able to take control of her account and transfer her 23 Bitcoin to one of their own accounts on Kraken. So be very careful. Never send your login credentials to someone on Twitter. Will 2020 be the year of enterprise Bitcoin? Yes. UK's oldest crypto exchange to delist Ethereum and focus solely on Bitcoin. All right, very cool story about CoinFloor and their CEO, Obi Nuiso, who I know from London. This is very cool. I remember, I don't want to talk out of school here, but I remember a while ago, Obi was talking about doing this, and it's great to see him actually do it. Shout out to CoinFloor, the UK's longest running cryptocurrency exchange, who's going to delist Ethereum, citing an unclear future of hard forks and the needs for onerous technical support for the second biggest coin by market capitalization. Basically, this is just showing everyone that Ethereum has no idea what they're doing. I'm not sure if you guys saw that tweet storm by Udi, a different guy, Werthenheimer, something like that. Wermeyer, I don't know. But the guy on Twitter the other day had a great tweet storm, and he was like, Ethereum doesn't know when it's upgrading. Ethereum doesn't know how it's upgrading. They forgot to turn off Ice Age. It's a test project. It's a scientific project. It never should have been worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and it probably won't be in the future unless it works. And then the test works, but that's different than running a scientific project. But it's been that way for a long time. They're also delisting Bitcoin Cash as it's lost 95% of your value and no one uses it. It has a low trading volume and it's not worth the headache of offering the coins. They're going to offer Bitcoin instead. What does Bitcoin mean for athletes like me? Russell Okong wrote a CoinDesk op-ed as part of CoinDesk's year in review. Very cool stuff. And he talked about how he's become the Bitcoin guy in the locker room, complete with both ridicule and intrigue. His teammates are understandably curious why he's suddenly into this magic internet money called Bitcoin. The truth is, long before I tweeted, pay me in Bitcoin, I'd become increasingly exhausted by constant struggle, endless conflict, and the frequent absence of hope. He goes on to say that Bitcoin is the solution, and he's learned that economic power isn't as straightforward as having money. Pretty cool article. Check it out on CoinDesk, year in review, Russell Okong, link down below. Bitcoin is winning. Currency without government is great, says Nassim Taleb. I agree with that. Author of the bestsellers The Black Swan and Fooled by Randomness, is optimistic about cryptocurrencies. You cannot ignore the cryptocurrencies, particularly the Bitcoin story and blockchain. As he says, many have lost faith in governments and banking system. I am realizing that Lebanon is in a situation where there is an implied currency control, but the government cannot control Bitcoin, which is a good thing because people have no trust in the ability of the central bank, which really causes the Ponzi style collapse. And the Bitcoin does not have that. Bitcoin is winning, according to the 59-year-old author, and currency without government is great. Taleb has further said that he has an institute that now accepts payments in Bitcoin. I am very glad that we have cryptocurrencies Of course, you're going to have frauds and Ponzi schemes, and with that, Bitcoin and cryptos. But when you see governments like in Lebanon doing the Ponzi's, you tell yourself that this is better. Bitcoin's energy value shows signs of impending price rally. Expert Charles Edwards has noticed similarities between the Bitcoin price and the changes in the coin's energy value. According to Edwards, the Bitcoin price could be on the cusp of a massive rally based upon its energy value oscillator. In his recent tweet, he points out that the setup looks similar to previous market cycles, but there's only one condition for history to repeat itself: an uptick in the coin's hash rate. As Charles said, Bitcoin's price as a percentage of its energy value. 2019 looks very similar to the starting consistent characteristics of prior bull runs. We just need to see that uptick in hash rates. TikTok has first viral Bitcoin video as owner launches DLT venture. Short video sharing app TikTok has recorded its first viral Bitcoin, I don't know what that means, related video as the firm's owner reportedly launched a blockchain venture. Posted by TikTok personality, the Wolf of Bitcoins, the video depicts a room in a house apparently equipped with dozens of cryptocurrency mining units. The video displays a short caption: "This is why GPU prices went up," and has a number of Bitcoin related tags like Bitcoin, explain Bitcoin, and Bitcoin mining. As of the time of this writing, the TikTok has amassed 1.2 million views and over 109,000 likes on the platform, which, by the way, you should like this video too. Crypto entrepreneur Thomas Schultz brought up the TikTok video in a tweet on December 14th, describing the video as the first viral Bitcoin TikTok. He wasn't the one that made the video, but it was the first time when Bitcoin had appeared in his TikTok. The milestone comes on the heels of the company's owner reportedly launching a joint blockchain venue with Chinese state-run media group, the Paper.cn operator, Shanghai Dofang newspaper. As reported by Cointelegraph on December 14th, TikTok's Beijing-based owner ByteDance launched the venture with a Chinese partner in China's Shandong province on December 10th and reportedly owns a 49% stake in the project. How the Fed's $400 billion cash injection will affect Bitcoin. Probably make it go up. And other things that are going up, our fundraiser right here on the World Crypto Network. Thank you so much for your support. We had a recent donation which has raised our total, a donation of 20 million Satoshis. Wow. Amazing. Thank you so much to anonymous donor 34UW for the donation of 20 million Satoshis. Thanks to this donation, we are now 13% towards our goal with 6 donations and 0.30149571 Bitcoin raised. You can donate now with a Bitcoin or Lightning at Tallycoin, the free fundraising site that just links to your Bitcoin wallet address. Thanks so much to our patrons, 18 patrons donating 62 a month to Mad Bitcoins and 10 patrons donating 58 a month. Sign up to our Patreon below. And that's about it for this quick update episode of Today in Bitcoin. Until next time, bye-bye.